Hi everyone, I'm Tara. I like to welcome you back to Spiritual Talk. Today it's a bit about how sometimes energies can come at us at a high rate, so it impacts our body. The past 3 weeks I was in the psychiatric unit of mental health. I call it the funny farm because we've done a lot of laughing, so, laughter is funny. So anyways, while I was there, I really realized that I just needed to get my head on a little straighter so that I knew what was happening, because the energies were impacting really hard and a lot of things were said and what have you. I don't regret it because it was a learning curve, and we've all been thrown those quite often in our life, even if we didn't really acknowledge them. And one thing we need to remember is every time you run into a decision, your thoughts go in multiple directions. So you're creating and manifesting that part that left you. Bruce Lipton, Dolores Cannon, Stephen Greer, Tom Dugucci, I can't pronounce that properly, sorry for that. When you look at things in a different aspect, okay, you come out of your box and you often wonder about the unknown. Well, why wonder? Why not just step into it? It's change. And we all need that to mix things up and make life a little more exciting, opposed to sitting on a couch and watching TV or, sticking your face in your phone, especially people that go to the bar. Why do you stay on your phone the whole time you're there? Are you not there to socialize? So I'm sitting here today and I'm looking back over the past year and a half, almost 2 years. And, well, it is pretty much 2 years in December since I passed away. I died on my living room couch. What had happened is that June of 2019, I was going unconscious and I went down in Costco. For about 45 minutes, I was out with my eyes closed, but I could feel people touching me. I just couldn't respond. It was like a part of me left my body. When that happened, I come out of it, and I was kind of scared because I was in the middle of the hallway, and I had to move myself because somebody was getting very perturbed because I couldn't move my body. I will not name names. They were saying, like, you gotta fucking move out of the aisle. Excuse my French. So I'm there, like, there but not there, feeling everything and hearing everything, only not able to respond. When I come out of it, I was in a panic, so I started, like, moving my arms to drag my body because I was paralyzed from the waist down. Because I was coming around. It was like being a baby all over again. Not a fun experience. So people who make fun of people like that, you might want to think again. Sorry. Hi, sorry about that. It didn't realize it was so emotional. Anyways, but I come around, and after I did that, what ended up happening is I ended up going catatonic. My eyes wide open, only I still couldn't move. And there was this first responder. She was holding my hand. They surrounded me with sheets. Uh, then after I came to, like, this person was a little upset with me, but I couldn't help it. I started squeezing the first responder's hand very tightly because I was afraid. So I couldn't walk. They couldn't hold my legs up. My legs just would flop back down. They got me in a wheelchair. I couldn't hold my head up. They put a pillow behind, and my head would just fall right back like my neck was broken. I wouldn't go in the ambulance. Reason being because they had hurt me many times before. Because I couldn't respond, they took and they grind hard on your scrotum to get you to respond. They were sticking cuticles in my nails at one time and telling me that I was playing cat and mouse. Well, cat and mouse go hand in hand, but I wasn't playing cat and mouse. I felt everything. When I look back on it, and I had gone to Emerge a number of times, a walk-in clinic, none of which helped me, just told me, oh, it's anxiety, go home. Here, we'll do a referral for you to go to mental health. Well, I didn't need the referral because I could do a self-referral. So now I'm going to go to a spiritual therapist and a naturopath. I'm a vegetarian now. I do eat fish and eggs. I pray. Sometimes I don't because it's like a piece of pizza or something like that, and I don't know. It's bad for me, so I'll go with it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I get off track sometimes, but that's always good because there's some laughter in between. So I just was going there, and at some points it was like something was leaving my body. It was like it was trying to haul. It was like Peter Pan taking the darkness or the soul or what have you in the story about Peter Pan. Okay, so that's what it was feeling like. Something trying to steal or it trying to go away from me. So my nephew was trying to get me to Alberta. I was tasting blood all the time. I was actually spitting up blood, and I took it to the hospital, but because it wasn't in their sanitary containers, they couldn't test it, which I know that was bullshit. You know the card game? Bullshit. Full of shit. Literally. So my family doctor, he said about a referral, but never really checked anything. He's actually suspended right now. I went to Moncton to try to get help there. They just poo-pooed me and dismissed me, and I felt like I was on fire. The hottest fire that you can get, which actually is that stuff that freezes. It's just like burning. Some would say it could also resemble probably the hottest flame you can get, and that's the purple flame. So when your body feels like that, it's really scary. You can't get comfortable. I got my flu shot that year in October in 2019. And my muscles started deteriorating to the point where they were suffocating me. My rib cage went like about that thin. A person upstairs was helping me because I was trying to get my place clean. so that I could go to Alberta and come home to a clean place. Uh, well, December of 2019, I was in my room and I was tasting blood and I couldn't move and I felt myself dying, literally. And my mom was there. My sister was there. And there were kids coming in and out. Sorry. And like people at the door. And I hollered, "Get the fuck out." And then after you heard me, I didn't feel comfortable being alone. Because I was dying.